the Michael Member of Parliament, V. Alfred Gray, calling on the Commissioner of Police to investigate a possible scam on Bay Street involving police officers, and tow truck drivers.
The Agriculture Minister also called out 2 police stations in particular for having the most discourteous officers stationed there. Shanique Miller has more.
He was speaking to a bill that calls for environment laws to be enforced, but Michael MP V. Alfred Gray says that enforcement needs to be expanded all the way to the police force. In fact, Gray called attention to something he described as a racket on Bay Street, and he believes the police are at the center of it.
It just seemed to me that it's a money thing. Once we start to look at it or touch it, you got to pay to get it. And they seem to have the support of the law enforcement officers in many cases in that kind of situation. And I don't think it's right. I just think it's wrong. And if it's a scam, I invite them to stop it.
With the Minister of National Security sitting nearby, Gray continued to explain just how unsuspecting Bahamians are victims of this alleged operation on Bay Street.
This lady came out of her car, and Mr. Speaker, I was walking, and I am sure she was not out of her car for more than 3 or 4 minutes. And she was not obstructing anything. She might not have parked in a proper parking place, but certainly she was not obstructing. And it seemed to me that the wrecker driver was like watching her. And before she could go in, and she said, "That's my vehicle, I'm going to move it." And the man just started to put his thing, whatever they put under the car, and he started to kind of wrench it up. And the woman said, "Sir, could you please just let me move my car?" And you know, she had to pay $60 for him to put it down. Mr. Speaker, that to me is reckless. That to me is not necessary just to make $1. And that's why I say sometimes, Mr. Speaker, I believe it's a scam.
Shanique Miller, ZNS Network News.